Washington.
First time in Washington. We just entered Washington.
No, Kristen, it's cute here.
What is cute here?
Vancouver, Washington. Got you. Not in Canada yet.
We're not allowed in Canada right now.
Everybody talks about it.
You don't know anything about Vancouver.
Everyone I was talking to said, you've got to see the clock tower. The only thing you have to do in Washington.
Hey guys, go. We can end van life now. We've seen the Vancouver clock tower. Here at the sunrise side of Mount Rainier.
Pretty awesome.
For our day 2. Tomorrow we hike the Fremont Trail to go to the fire tower, get some good views. Not climbing Mount Rainier this time, but we'll be back hopefully next year.
Oh yeah.
To do Liberty Ridge. Since nobody asked, here's what Jordan and I eat literally every lunch. Bread, a little mayo, a little Cholula, a little avocado, some onion, turkey. We got
beet sauerkraut.
Yeah, fermented beets with a little fennel.
Hey, fermented food, it's good for the gut.
Good for the gut. Some broccoli and clover sprouts. Ah, look at the color.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Right up here, the fire tower, top of Mount Fremont, and Mount Rainier. Pretty spectacular views. Welcome little deck up here, so fun trail. Inside.
When we go over really bad, really rough roads, our shelf falls out of the van. The little thing that keeps it in just comes right out, and so every time we go over a big bump, one of us has to run back and re-put it in. Didn't lose any books this time. Didn't lose anything this time, but we gotta fix some stuff on the van. We made it to Leavenworth, which is a Bavarian town in Washington. Gonna go to the mountaineering shop, ask them a little bit about the routes we're looking to do, and then explore the town. The classic Bavarian pretzels and bratwurst.
In Leavenworth, Washington. Now, as Kristen said, home of the infamous Nutcracker Museum across the street. And lots of super cool places, Bavarian style town. Alright, we are out here in Leavenworth, Washington. Mountain range called the Enchantments. Very pretty. We're heading up towards that wall. That's what we're gonna climb and top out on. Once you get to this trail, it is super hot, but very pretty. And it's supposed to be some pretty awesome granite climbing, so getting after it.
Hi guys, it is day 2 of Leavenworth. I didn't capture it on video, but yesterday we tried to hike up the Snow Creek wall to climb outer space. When we got up there, the rock was pretty hot, so we ended up just doing the hike up and down. And now we're crossing a bridge, so it's gonna be hard to hear me. Okay, so now we are hiking up to Prusik Peak. Up to Prusik Peak, you have to climb Asgard Pass, which ascends about 2,200 feet in elevation in about a mile. So it's definitely a bit of a trek to Prusik. And I think the total overall gains around 5,000, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely not an easy approach, but everyone says Prusik is awesome. So pretty excited about that. And we're in the Enchantments, which is supposed to be really beautiful. And not to jinx it, but we still have had the most amazing weather. It's still hot, but sunny. It was a pretty brutal uphill. I think we ascended about 3,000 feet, 3.5 miles. And it's not fun. I think we're close to the lake. All Trail says this is the flat section. Still going up. And then got about half mile of flat. And then it's the Asgard Pass hike. Oh, you can see it. All right, Kolchak Lake. You can see Asgard Pass. It's that right there. Here we are, start of the pass, going up.
This is part of the way up Asgard Pass. We go up 2,200 feet in 3/4 of a mile. It's really pretty. Just looking back down at the lake. Very tiring in the lake, so we've been hiking on it. That's good. Hello, mountain climbing brother. Mountain goat. We are almost at the top of Asgard Pass, I think. It is taking forever. 2,200 feet, 3/4 of a mile is no joke, that's for sure.
We're not at the top of Asgard Pass yet, but there's still pretty views. Who knows if that's the top? I don't know. I think we've made it to the top of the pass. We still have 1.5 miles to go for camp, but beautiful views. Eat some dinner. We're very hungry. And just enjoy the sunset so we can wake up early, do some climbing, and then go down the pass. Just hanging out in the snow. All right, you can see Prusik Peak in the distance. Gonna camp right around the lake. Yeah, we have a goat friend who is way too comfortable with people and has been circling our camp last night and then this morning. But packed up, ready to go hike to the climb. We don't know what these bugs are, but they're quite large, and one was in the tent, one was in the bear bag.
All over stuff.
All over his stuff. They seem to like to crawl into places, which is kind of gross. Mosquitoes are out. In order to get to Prusik Peak, we have to go up Prusik Pass. Just not a very welcome sight after Asgard yesterday. We'll see. View from Prusik Pass. You can see Prusik Peak over this way. There's Prusik Peak. Yeah.
Alright, just clipped in a piece. I'm leading the crux pitch here up on Prusik Peak is what it's called. So I'm about to do this airy traverse out and around here. It's pretty wild. Then I cross back up there to do the last pitch up to the summit. Pretty wild views, pretty good exposure all the way down. That's where we camped over there. And then there's the rope. There's Kristen. Back where we came up.
Alright, that's the slabby section. Go up now to a little traverse.
Alright, there Kristen is, coming up the third pitch. Pretty high exposure on these moves. She's gonna traverse around this pinnacle here and then come meet me. Pretty spectacular views up here on Prusik Peak, all the way around. That's pretty awesome. So, got the anchor set in this crack. We're gonna scramble on this ledge around to the last couple pitches. The summit's just behind there.
I'm good.
All right, we're out here on the summit of Prusik Peak. Pretty sweet. Just topped out of the West Ridge. You can see all the way down to the base. Just pretty epic views up here. Got to climb a sweet finger crack on the last pitch. Turned into a 5.8, which is nice. And just some pretty awesome views all around. We backpacked in from over there on that pass. That was Asgard, so I have to go back up after we descend, unfortunately. But it's good stuff out here. We're having fun. Eat some fruit snacks. That's always a good time. And do some rappelling. Ever wonder how goats lay down? There it is. Just chilling in the snow. These things are everywhere. We are on our descent from up there. Standing up there about a couple hours ago. Back down to the car.
This morning we were on top of that. We're making our way up the pass so we can go down the pass, which I am dreading. But then it's all downhill from there. All right. We made it down Asgard. So, on the top of that, way down, around the lake, and then down 3,000 feet. All right, it's 8:15. We are done. We went down Asgard Pass, descended 3,000 feet in record speed. It's like an hour and a half we went down. And the last mile felt long, but we are drinking a fat chilada. Yeah. And Jordan jumped in the lake. I forgot to get a video. Yeah. I made lasagna. We clearly had our priorities. Man, my feet hurt. Prusik Peak in the bag.